Hello teacher, I'm here for my additional of the Unit 3 and I'm going to read. Before Stonehenge, the earliest structures known in the immediate area are 4 or 5 feet, 3 of which appear to have held large being totem pole-like posts erected in the Mesolithic period. Between 8,500 and 7,000 before Christ, it is not known how these posts relate to the later monument of Stonehenge. At this time, when much of the rest of southern England was largely covered by woodland, the chalk downland in the area of Stonehenge may have been an unusually open landscape. It is possible that this is why it became the site of an early Neolithic monument complex. This complex includes the causeway enclosure at Robin Hood's Bow, 2 Cursus monuments or rectangular earthworks, the Greater or Stonehenge, and Lesser Cursus, and several long barrows, all dating from the centuries around 3500 before Christ. The presence of these monuments probably influenced the later location of Stonehenge. After Stonehenge was built, the stone sittings at Stonehenge were built at a time of great change in prehistory. Just the new styles of bigger pottery and the knowledge of metalworking, together with the transition to the burial of individuals with grave goods, were arriving from the continent from about 2400 before Christ. Well-furnished bigger graves such as that of the Amesbury Aker are found nearby. In the early Bronze Age, one of the greatest concentrations of round barrows in Britain was built in the area around Stonehenge. Many barrow groups appear to have been deliberately located on hilltops visible from Stonehenge itself, such as those on Kinbarrow Ridge and the particularly rich burials at the Normanton Down Cemetery. Four of the Saracens at Stonehenge were adorned with hundreds of carvings depicting axe heads and a few daggers. They appear to be bronze axes of the Ayrton Down type, dating from about 750 to 1500 before Christ. Perhaps these axes were a symbol of power or status within early Bronze Age society, or were related in some way to nearby round barrow burials. Later history. From the Middle Bronze Age, less communal effort went into the construction of ceremonial monuments such as Stonehenge and more on activities such as the creation of fields. In the Iron Age, probably about 700 before Christ, a Mayor Hilford, later known as Vespasian Camp, was constructed 1 1/4 miles east of Stonehenge, overlooking the river Avon. Stonehenge appears to have been frequently visited in the Roman period, from AD 43, since many Roman objects have been found there. Recent excavations raise the possibility that it was a place of ritual importance to Romano-British people. The small town of Amesbury is likely to have been established around the 6th century AD. At a crossing point over the Avon, a decapitated man, possibly a criminal, was buried at Stonehenge in the Saxon period. From this time on sheep husbandry dominated the open downland around Stonehenge. The early surviving written reference to Stonehenge date from the medieval period and from the 40th century onwards there are increasing references to Stonehenge and drawings and paintings of it.